Without consent and some element of privacy, there is no trust. For me in marketing, trust is everything. So if you don't have trust from your customers or users or audience, then really there's no reason for them to engage with your brand. I think it's foundational and it's core to them wanting to engage with you and what you have to offer. Well, privacy is a major driver of trust. Without consent and some element of privacy, there is no trust. And without trust, you can't build a relationship. So for me, privacy is a core part of that. That's why we're actually talking about how it's the 9th P in marketing and how it has come through as something that's not just a compliance only thing, but it's actually something that could be a competitive advantage. Absolutely. There's various studies that have said that it can be up to 81% of people will actually walk away from a brand that misuses their data. Well, I think that's the problem, is that marketing has to be at the forefront of every new technology. So we're constantly chasing rabbits down holes with the brightest, shiniest new thing, the silver bullet. And sometimes we lose track of what's actually important. We're chasing a lot of data and numbers, and we don't have the connection to actually what that data represents, which is actually real people. People are time poor. They've got a lot of pressure in marketing to perform. And I think that pressure gets in the way of them feeling like they can do something different. I think it's about getting in touch with your customers, what actually they think and feel. So not just treating them as like data. Behind every piece of data, there's a person who's made a decision, and you actually need to understand what that means. We see privacy as a necessary part of digital marketing. We think it's the piece that was missing in the last sort of 5 to 10 years. Consumers are now so much more conscious of how their data is being used, and they're aware, and we have to respond to that. We can't just take that data and use it how we want to do it. It's a two-way street, and they need to be very much a part of that and giving their consent at every step of the way. I think it's getting easier because we realise now that the consented data that we have might only be 50% of what we actually, the full picture. So people are starting to understand that they need to do more to collect consent, and with that, they need to do better with their privacy.